Tracy Leong continues our weather coverage.
She's live in hard-hit Frederick County with the latest there. Tracy.
Well, Mary and Rick, in the last 2 hours, we've seen it transition from heavy snowflakes to sleet. Now that freezing rain and that wind has picked up, and this has caused issues for drivers across the area, from accidents to delays. The first snowfall this season caused a travel nightmare on Interstate 70 in Frederick County.
It's bad though. I mean, look at my car. I'm glad I ain't hit nothing, but I'm just thankful that I made it over here.
The hazardous conditions made the commute difficult for drivers like Tyrone Bingom.
I mean, I drive in the snow all the time, but yeah, when I kind of slid off, yeah, I was kind of scared. I ain't never hit no woods, nothing like that before.
Even with the roads pre-treated, there's still a slushy mix of ice and snow spread across the roads, and drivers are being urged to slow down.
Often, you can see the snow, but you can't always see the ice. It might just look like a wet pavement, but could be ice on the roadway, which is even harder to stop on.
Snow plows and emergency crews spent the day cleaning up Mother Nature's mess, while drivers patiently proceeded.
Just driving. I mean, until you're cautious, you go slow, you'll be fine. If not, then that's when it causes accidents, just like on 70. Slow and easy. We'll get there eventually.
But for some, this early blast of winter weather is actually a welcomed sight.
This is actually unusual, and I actually like it. It's nice to have snow close to Thanksgiving and Christmas for a change.
The snow emergency plan went into effect around 7:30 this morning, so if you don't have snow tires or chains, it's recommended to stay off these roads. Reporting live in Frederick County, Tracy Leong for WJZ.
Tracy, thank you. Well, more than 800 state highway crews are on hand today, assisting to keep our roadways clear and salted. But despite their efforts, during a 4-hour period this morning, state police responded to nearly 100 crashes. That one includes this involving a fire truck along I-70 in Frederick County. It happened along the eastbound lanes near Route 17 in Myersville. The truck, that's valued at about $1 million, was headed toward Hagerstown for maintenance work. There were no serious injuries. And George Solis joins us now live in the WJZ Mobile Weather Lab. He's on the road on West 70 West, heading toward Frederick. George?
Yeah, and you just heard Tracy's package. Traffic's still a nightmare out here. There has been a delay that we've been caught in for the last half hour. The good news is that it's cut down significantly. Initially, the delay was about an hour. We're just about to the Frederick city limit here. I can show you that conditions eastbound, though, however, moving pretty smoothly. I can tell you that a lot of the initial slush that was on the roads has also melted. That rain contributing and helping with the melting, although we are seeing a little bit more now that I am closer to Frederick. And of course, the accumulation of snow on the grassy surfaces, you can definitely see a significant amount definitely fell out here, but traffic not moving as smoothly as it was in other parts of the region that we've seen. We were in Howard County earlier, traffic moving a lot smoother in that area. And speaking of things that didn't move quite as smoothly, let's talk school closures. Obviously, a lot of places either dismissed early or just didn't have class at all today. That wasn't quite the case in Baltimore City. That is something that caused a little bit of controversy today. We were told that city schools decided to remain open. It was a decision they say they did not take lightly. Of course, that prompted a lot of response from you at home. The Baltimore Teachers Union President Marietta English weighing in, saying that it was quite distressing that schools did decide to remain open in the city, something that they would likely address later on. City schools saying that, of course, if parents felt that the conditions were not safe, as they are here in Frederick County almost, that you could have kept your kids at home. But again, getting back to conditions here on the roadway, we are going to keep monitoring throughout the region here to see if conditions are improving or deteriorating. I can tell you that what we have seen out here is that some cars have pulled off to the side of the road, obviously recommended if you don't feel that conditions are safe, but not a number of accidents, which is good. Obviously a testament to the work crews that have been out here treating the roads. And of course, the thing that we stress the most is if you don't need to be on the road, definitely stay home, but hopefully conditions will continue to improve. That's the latest. We're live here in the WJZ Mobile Weather Lab. Send it back to you.
All right, George, thank you. Devin Bartolotta continues our team coverage live in Baltimore County with how things are looking there. Devin.
Rick and Mary, the roads here are mostly slush and very wet. There's very little ice that we can see right now, and traffic on 695 here is moving pretty smoothly, but that was not the case earlier today. It's an early winter blast that overstayed its welcome.
The storm seems to be hanging around a little longer than we had thought.
A half-melted mess of sleet, snow, ice, and rain drenching central Maryland from mid-morning all day long.
I don't think we're ready for it. They might have pre-treated the roads, but it's going to be chaos.
The chaos came by land and air. At BWI, dozens of flights were canceled, many more delayed by hours. Schools closed for the day in every district in the area except Baltimore City School. Salt trucks sprayed early in Howard County to keep ahead of the storm, and across the region, shovels and ice melts were out and working.
Well, here in Carroll County, you kind of learn to have that stuff on hand.
With every state highway west of 95 bathed in brine ahead of time, it was a race against slush for 1,500 pieces of equipment on the road. The State Highway Administration focusing on clearing overpasses and bridges before temperatures fall.
We're preparing especially from the I-95 corridor west to make sure that we're crewed up enough for that refreeze tonight.
A taste of winter, not the Thanksgiving appetizer Maryland expected. Now, the State Highway Administration says that they will have crews out on the roads well through rush hour tonight trying to clean up this mess and get ahead of it before those temperatures drop and we see that refreeze. Back to you inside.
All right, Devin, thank you. Stay with WJZ, both on air and online this winter. Plus, remember to download WJZ's weather app. Get hourly, daily, and extended forecasts, plus severe weather warnings. Just search WJZ Weather and get our app.